Hello and welcome to LoveCraft. This is going to be a walkthrough of the main city and maybe some descriptions of some mods we got going on here for the new players. It's going to be really impromptu. I'm just going to walk through and kind of point stuff out as I see it. We have not that many people on right now, which is kind of why I decided to do it. Just some extra time, and thought everybody would get a kick out of a new video. So I guess we'll start walking through here. Right off the bat, you start on the spawn boat here, is what we call it. We have a few tips just for the basic player, or the basic information. Other than that, we'd like to reward players for exploring the city. So I would advise that everybody would just take a little stroll through. Like we're going to do a few of the main buildings here, just to give everybody an idea. The layout for the signs is not the best, but we'll get a good view here. So we're approaching what we call the Harbormaster House. This is where I put in all the donator perks. Recently we had a very big influx of people who'd like to donate. So I displayed one of the mods here. As you can see, it's the shelving display. It displays any item you want as long as you as long as you're the donator. Donator rank, which is rank 3 for that, seeing as it's quite a useful thing. We want people to kind of strive to get up to that point. So we have all the titles you can get from becoming a donator all on these walls, and descriptions of how much, what mods you get for how much money. We think it's pretty fair right now, and obviously a lot of people do too, seeing as they've been donating. This will be a war pub once we start getting more towns in here. And that's pretty much it for this house. We're going to move along outside here. Just give them a view of the port here so you can see where we are. Kind of going towards the back. I don't think a lot of people have actually seen this place. A lot of people have seen the donator perks, but here we're moving into the one of the little Harbormaster's storage areas. But inside the house here, the lovely Miss Faylene put in some townie commands for us. So up on the top level, we just have basic townie, and then if people choose to go downstairs, they will see all the mayor commands for creating a town and running a town, and some toggles and stuff. So like I said, this is going to be a really fast walkthrough. We want to keep the length of this video down a bit. We're going to take a little quick passage way through here. Empty shoebox. They may not be able to, or they think they can see that, but so it's good if you look through all the houses, but again, we're only going to cover the top 3 here. So we're moving across the bridge here. Below us is the dry dock for the new ships that are being made. And coming up on my left, we have, no, my right, your left, we have the guild hall down this small path here. We kind of hid it in the back just to use up the space a little bit and get it out of the way. So in here, we had Moldy Socks and Sir Connor were able to type up all the commands for every single class. Not all the commands, all the basic commands and all the skills for every single class. So along this wall, this will tell you everything you know to get started with heroes. Is if you go in the party room here, that will tell you how to set up a hero's party and all the information to run that. Outside, we have the archer skills on these billboards here near the archery range. With every class, we also set up a board for each subclass, which you get at level 100. Everybody who wants the tutorial should know that, I hope. We're not going to go up and down, but upstairs we have the cleric and mage. Downstairs we have the rogue and warrior. So one thing I wanted to do with this city was create different tiers. So as you can see, we're about to pass through one of the major walls here, up to the middle class district is on our left here. I guess we'll take a peek in there at the houses. I think they're still very unfinished right now. We have a few log ones and one very modern looking stone house. And then we have shops for everybody to buy from. I think you can fit 8 chests inside right now, and I think we'll be opening up some basements for people who buy maybe an addition for their shop. There's still plenty of shops left. I think there's like 25 in all or so. If we cut across the way here, we're going to be heading towards the chapel. For those of you fans of Oblivion, this is a replica I made for actually the city of Breville that I decided to quickly port over here. because I'm not the best at creativity. I really do enjoy building, but I really just wanted to get chapel in here quickly, so we took the one from Breville from Oblivion. So there's that chapel up in the sky there. We're going to take a quick peek down here to the other side of the dock area. This side is the slums, is what we call them. It's where the peasants live right after they get off the spawn boat after being promoted from filth. There's quite some extravagant houses in here, as you can see that gold and fire one. These plots are completely free. You don't have to pay anything, and right now we're actually out of them, so I'm trying to get some people to go up to the commoner, which is the middle class. But for some reason people are holding off on that, so I'll have to give them some kind of incentive. For those of you who are playing currently on the server, I recently said that commoner status is now 25% off, which is that incentive. We're going to just go ahead and skip the chapel there. Here we're moving up into another tier. We moved up about 11 blocks higher, so you can see the walls cascading. I don't know from the docks about, but here's one of the noble places, noble districts. This is upper class right. As you can see, again, not a lot of houses are being built. A lot of people are still collecting materials and building some wild or wildy houses, as we call them. We're gonna take a little shortcut here across the water to the bank. The bank was quite a group effort. We had, I think, at one point, like 8 people working on this, just getting ideas. And we ended up settling for this very pillared and arched type look. Inside here, we have these lights, and this is where you can sell your gold for money on the server. One thing I would like to explain is that we originally had planned much lower values for all this type of gold, but I decided we'd try to go with an equivalent exchange type based, so everything has a set value, and then if you say like a torch, for instance, would be coal plus a stick, or coal divided by 4 plus a stick. So that will have a set value. So everything has kind of a guidance value. That's why the gold is so expensive. It's 2,048. So just bear that in mind when you're thinking that, you know, a city is 1 million. I mean, it's really far off, but then again, not quite. I mean, it's pretty easily attainable. We have two houses or towns formed already. I think it's only been a week here, so it's moving on rapidly. One thing I keep telling players is, for those of you, the people who have played on Alice Gaming, here we have Lexi XD here. She's one of our noble residents over in the upper class left. One thing and we have empty shoebox. Apparently somebody pushed him in the water here. One thing I keep telling people is to compare the prices, if you played on Alice Gaming, to the prices that they had there. So gold was 90, and to buy mayor it was, or to be able to form a town, it was 30,000. So I mean, just scale that up and compare the prices to the server. Here we have a relatively new resident, Volativar is his name. And then some more houses in progress here. This is Empty Shoebox. You just saw him in the little pond near the bank there. And our recorder, Pinstriper, right here. His house is coming along nicely. Still under construction, but it's moving along. And this is Lexi XD's famous empty plot here. She's such a slacker. It's been that way for quite some time. And we're gonna take a little shortcut here. And here we move up one more tier before we get to the castle, or the palace is what I like to say. We had a few great decorators I always went back to for a lot of this stuff. This one was Epic Dangerfish, sorry. He decided it would be cool to have this giant kind of white tree here. On the left side here, we had Miss Faylene again. She's quite good at gardens, and one idea she really likes to display is the cave gardens. So we're just going to take a quick peek down here and maybe just do a little run through and back up. As you can see, it's very cool. We have vines and leaves and little nooks and crannies all over the place for people to go explore and maybe AFK in, I guess. On the other side, it's going to take a while to get over there. One statistic that I like to tell everybody is that this the entire block that the town was in, I once had to move it. and it is 21 million blocks. Right now, I think it's about 300 wide by 500 long, so takes quite a long time. It's a very large city. Here we have again our recorder, Pinstriper. Did a lot of this decoration here. He is quite happy about a gazebo, as you can see in the back here. We'll stop right here. Just going to get a view of that. And then moving right along, back again to the palace. Oh, I guess we picked up a few people here. There's Miss Faline here. She's a rogue in her leather armor there. Oh, and it looks like Empty Shoebox came back from AFK. One idea that I like to carry is that the higher your status is, the easier it is to get around the city, the closer you are to key features. Right now I'm working on putting in permissions for warps for the nobles to have more warps up towards the higher end of the city. So we passed the bank right there. That's right in the middle of the noble district. So it's really close for them to turn in all their money. And then right down here we have sugarcane, wheat, pumpkins, and melons. And then we're trying to get going on the mushroom farm at the bottom, but that is currently not working because I can't figure out the lighting. We tried pitch black, we tried some dim lighting, and it's all not working. We have Lexi there trying to float up in the little water system there. Here we move along right inside the palace here. We'll take a quick diversion off to the right. We'll avoid the main room for now. Here we have the infirmary. Just quickly walk in every room here just to give everybody an idea that there is stuff to go looking at. We have the orrery here. It's kind of a little display of all the solar system, we like to say, of our universe here. Except that world was round, and everybody knows that Minecraft worlds are actually square. Again, we're gonna skip past the main room. Here we go is the dining hall. And as you can see, Miss Faline is being a little sneaky up there, looking down through her admin tower. Miss Faline is one of the 2 admins we have right now. We gave the admins titles of King and Queen, so she's Queen Faline, as you can see in the sign here. And this is the entryway to her tower. Currently under construction, but she's moving along really quickly. So I think she's going to allow people to take a look at her tower, or parts of it at least. And then this is the library, the last section of this palace before we get into the main chamber. Okay, we're nearing the end of our video here. I think I've covered everything I really want to. In a moment here, I'll ask the people on the call here if they want to add anything. This is the council chamber, as I call it. We have a throne for myself at the end here. The 2 admins on my left is Miss Faline, her kind of nature throne over there. And my right is the very shady moldy socks with this kind of more evil looking throne. And then we have 2 mods, A Salty Platypus and Sir Connor, which are the thrones behind you. So anybody in the call, do you want to add anything? If you just want to say hi, you can go ahead and say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, there they are. You guys want to add anything for everybody? Anything to add about mods? Anything that you think that everybody should know?
Nope. Pretty much covered a lot.
Yeah, try to at least. So I think we're gonna call it an end here, and I hope everybody enjoys the server, and I hope to see everything kind of progress quickly now. I want to see some towns going up, and I will be doing some features of towns if they're feature worthy. So.
And now for a bonus clip of 2 of our donators testing out their newly acquired mods.